Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us. You've got Nick, you've got John. More important than anything, you've got Art, right?
The most important guy on the show, Art.
Exactly. And I got to tell you, I'm so grateful we're doing the show. I was telling John, today is honestly, and I'm not looking for any sympathy, but I got to tell you, today's the worst day I've had in a long time. Everything went wrong. I am so glad I'm not at New York Comic Con. I'm sure I would have gotten trampled. But the fact that I get to end the day with you guys, I mean, I didn't even show up, and John can attest to this. I literally showed up 20 minutes before the show. That's how bad it's been.
We have an on-time policy here. I'll review with.
I almost got fired. Exactly. John has positioned himself as the new HR department. So I want to thank everybody for being here. Uncle Nicky's got old eyes, so he's got to look in. Oh, there we go. I've got Amy and JD, because the other thing I forgot to do, another reason why we're late, is I forgot to hit enter into StreamYard. So we're sitting here like, where's it at? And then all of a sudden I realized we didn't hit enter. Our fair Amy is politely interacting with our main man, JD. Not that she would tell us, Nick, you didn't hit enter. But hey, but we're here. We're here. We're with you. I'm going to go from private chat to comments because I'm old and I need to do that. So, Ronald, how are you? Mr. Red Jack, Jordan, I got some cool stuff for you. I want to mention one thing. This is really important. You should always watch these shows and claim something if you really enjoy it. Jordan was away for 2 weeks and came back last week and said, and he was very generous in doing some best offers for charity.
Oh, nice.
And he came back and he said, do you still have that Spawn page? And I said, yeah. So now Jordan is the new owner of this Spawn page, and we'll see how everything else goes. But I do want to add one more thing. Last week, Keith Giffen, Cully Hamner, Tim Sale, the Spencer Beckett, the Artist Choice, and Jason Schachner of Essential Sequential all donated art for Save Whiskers. But after that, I felt a little guilty. People were generous to donate art to help Save Whiskers Rescue. So on this show, I'm going to put some of my own art to donate the funds to Save Whiskers Rescue. So this is going to be a fun show. And I don't know how many people we have on board right now, but
they haven't hit the enter either.
They didn't hit enter either.
They'll get to it.
So, Amy, where is the flash? Are my eyes so bad that I don't even know? Oh, here it is.
No, he's moving so fast.
Keep going. There it is.
He's moving so fast you can't see.
For those of you who don't know, this original page of art, I got this. I bought 2 pages from Spencer Beck. One that was Will Conrad Wolverine, one that was this Teen Titans. And I just assumed that it was between 2 boards. I went and could not wait to get to it, ripped open the packaging, and then ripped the art. So this is Brett Booth, Titans #4, inks by Norm Retman. We are going to start this at $1. Best offer will get this, and you will pay the money to Save Whiskers Rescue, and you will get a tax deductible receipt. Save Whiskers Rescue is a 501c. This is my art, so I am donating it because I want to, not feel guilt. Well, I want to not feel guilty, but I want to thank everybody who supported last week. And, the artist donated, and I felt I should donate as well. Dave, thanks. Yeah, 29 year anniversary. Can you believe it? 29 years. So, thank God she's still locked in the house. So this is available. I will tell you one other little thing that happened today that actually was really nice. I was looking through my art to find Jordan's art, and I hadn't seen this in a while. And I'm going to show this real quick. I got these 2 pieces of paper, one signed by Stan Lee and won a Spider-Man head sketch from John Romita. And what I did, this is a funny story. This is mine. This is not for sale, but I have a really funny Stan Lee story on this. We're at the
Put 50 on Flash.
Jordan, 50 on the Flash. Thank you. Fred, thank you for the happy anniversary. Really appreciate it, buddy. So I'm going to show this up close real quick. So you see it says to Nick Excelsior Stan Lee and best wishes to Nick by John Romita Sr. JD said the Brett Booth art was improved by Nick by ripping it.
Oh, now we got 51 from Omega Comics.
Omega Comics at 51. Thank you. So real quick, so we're at the Diamond Seminar, and I got to meet Stan Lee. I'd met Stan before, but I was like, you know what, Stan? I really want to get your autograph. So we go in the room, right? He signs. This is all I had, just note paper. He signs it, and he said, okay, Nick, I'm going to leave first. You wait 2 minutes. It might look a little odd if we leave together. Stan, what do you think I traded you for the autograph? Let's take it all one step at a time. So it was funny. It was funny. All right, so we've got the Flash, $51 so far. We're at best offer. What are the other best offer items tonight that we were doing? I think we have a few.
Extreme X-Men, right?
Extreme X-Men. Which one is that? Right there.
Maybe.
Yes, the one that says Extreme X-Men. So Extreme X-Men, and this is pencils by Igor Corday, inks by Scott Hanna. This will also start at $1. So, and yes, thank you, Fred. Everyone, if you would not mind, please hit that thumbs up button. If you're on Facebook or Twitter, hit hearts if you wouldn't mind. Share. Sharing is caring and appreciated. So $1 opening offer, highest offer at $7.55 wins. So the best offer art at $7.55, the person with the best offer wins it. Again, you will send the money to Save Whiskers Rescue. It's a 501c charity. They will give you a receipt. It's tax deductible, and you will pay us for the shipping and handling. What is the last piece?
Ultimate X-Men.
Is it the Ultimate X-Men?
Pretty sure.
Oh, I like this page.
Double check. Yeah, Ultimate X-Men. Number 12, page 4.
That's a pretty cool page. Check it out. So this is the last of the Mohicans. This is Tom Derenick pencils, Scott Hanna inks. $1 opening offer. Highest offer at $7.55. We'll get this. All right. Now that we've done the ones that we're helping a great charity with, shall we go to, let's go to the Flaker. That's it. So Wilfredo, who was one of our great guys who has disappeared on us, had purchased this Spider-Man litho, which is signed by John Romita Jr., John Romita Sr., and Paul Mounts. It's limited to 100. How much did we have this at, Amy? Because I don't remember.
50.
So this was $200, but it has a little dent right there. So we're doing it at $150. So this is a great limited edition litho. It is beautiful. Check it out. It is in homage to Amazing Spider-Man 100 by the great John Romita Sr. And again, penciled by Junior, colored by Paul Mounts, signed by all three. It is fantastic. What do we want? Ronald's here. Are we doing any best offer on the remarks?
Yes, actually.
Which one?
Spider-Man and
Fantastic Four.
2 sets right there.
Oh, both of them are best offer?
Yep.
Oh, so Ronald, now this will not go to charity. Only my personal art, the money's going to charity. This is a Dynamic Forces sale. So I just want everybody to be clear. If you do have the highest offer for these FF sketches, this is not for charity. So we have these 4 FF covers. John, if you wouldn't mind helping.
Sure.
We have these 4 FF covers that Ken Hazer drew. Now, these are all number 2 of 14, matching numbers. $1 start. Best offer wins it.
Actually, it says
It's
it
best offer
starts at
50. It starts at 50.
Oh, best offer starts at 50?
Yes.
Yeah.
I screwed up. Now it starts at $1. So
Yep, never mind.
so this was supposed to be best offer starts at 50. Like I said, I was having a really bad day. I did not get a chance to do any prep work.
How do we put these down? Because the image is up on the screen.
Oh, the image is up on the screen. Yeah.
The image is.
So there's only 14 sets. This is number 2. So it's a best offer package of 4 remarks. All 4 are by Ken Hazer. And what I really like about this is that Ken went out of his way to draw Mr. Fantastic, Sue Storm, and The Thing. And what he did with Johnny Storm was draw him in red. And whoa, Ronald! Oh my God! Thank you, Ronald. Ronald started the bid at $75. His wife must be out of town.
I was going to say, wait, is she out of town on business or?
Oh my God, she's walking the dog now. The dog that they don't have.
The dog loves you.
Thank you, Ronald. That is really, really nice. That is really, really nice.
All those sketches are neat. The Human Torch sketch is very cool. I mean, I've talked about that before. I love when it's black and white in one color.
I agree. You know, I got to tell you, speaking of the FF, this was a great issue of the FF. This is FF 42, and this was a really touching story and a beautiful piece of art. You know, we're talking about the FF, and it made me, you know, Ron Friends is unfortunately, one of the most underappreciated artists in the industry. He deserves a lot of credit. This was a great, great What If issue from the first series from 1983.
Volume 1?
Volume 1. This page is almost 40 years old.
Rex and I were talking about how so much of what gets done now is derived from What If Volume 1.
We're getting a bigger screen, so Nikki doesn't have to look so close to the screen. Mr. Redjack said, I'm not me. I need a Snickers bar. So Ron Friends truly is a great artist who's done a lot in the industry. And I love this issue of What If. This is from my personal collection, inked by Joe Sinnott. And what do we got this at?
MSRP is $8.50.
All right, so MSRP is $8.50. What we're going to do is bring it down to $7.50 for tonight. So there may be a $5 fee by JD for changing the price. So, but this page is pretty powerful. I mean, you see Sue Storm right there as she's in bed. I think this is shortly before she gives birth. You see Reed Richards trying to hit on her. Sue spills her drink on them. You know, a lot of backstory and a lot of emotion here. And it's just a great page.
Is this where Sue Storm marries the Submariner and
No.
Reed Richards?
No.
Okay.
No, that was 41, I think.
Is it 41?
41 with that Michael Golden. Was it Michael Golden or Silvestri where he's flying out at you? I can't remember.
I think that's Silvestri, actually.
Yeah, it is Silvestri.
I might be wrong.
No, you're right, Silvestri. That's why I'm doubting myself.
I remember that. That was sort of like.
Yeah, that was great.
My favorite thing about that is, and everybody who's watched these things and had a crush on a girl where it didn't work out knows what I'm talking about. Reed Richards is like, okay, I understand. And he goes back into the lab and he invites everything. He invents everything that breaks down water. I'm like, dude, that's just evil.
Right?
That is just evil. He gives the Human Torch something. He's like, put this on.
Right.
And you can flame on underwater. Johnny Storm jumps right in the water and begins to firebomb Atlantis. And I'm like, it's a great issue, but man, the Fantastic Four turned like that.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Trivia time. Let's see if anybody knows this. What is the only What If story that had a sequel, and what issue was the sequel in?
Oh, wow. That's in Volume 1?
Yeah, Volume 1. What If number 1
is with Spider-Man joins the Fantastic Four.
And then What If, I think it's 19, it might be 20 or 21, so forgive me if I don't have it right. The sequel to it is in What If 19, 20, or 21, where I think Submariner did marry Sue Storm.
And then it's just kind of like And if I remember correctly, Spider-Man leaves.
Yep.
And Ben Grimm is like, "Look, dude, I understand you're heartbroken, but you're just being evil at this point."
Right.
You're like microwaving the water. I'm like, that can't be right.
Nah, but this is really, really beautiful. I'm going to show it up close. JD does have the scan, but I feel like just looking at the emotion really close up.
I think the style is a little bit of a throwback to like almost like the Buscema 60s type, especially the way Sue Storm Stasis
Exactly.
in the one panel. And I just, that's art I grew up with. So that's just.
It's astonishing. It really, really is great. Let's move to, there was a gentleman, and I apologize, I don't remember your name, but there was a gentleman who was asking me about some Humberto Ramos art on my site, on my calf page. By the way, if you're watching us and you've never been to comicartfans.com, do yourself a favor, go to comicartfans.com. There's over 1 million pieces of artwork. It's run by Bill Cox. He really is the center of the art collecting universe and just a really great guy. Check it out. Sign up for membership if you can.
It's a great site to just, maybe you're not ready to buy art.
Right.
And I'll tell you right now, this is a great site for you to see what's out there and to get an idea of what costs what.
Right.
Everybody
and
wants,
JD's putting up the email address, the web address, which is great.
Everybody's like, I want the cover of this, right?
Right.
Well, here's the problem. Everybody wants the cover of this.
Yeah. So at least you get to see it.
That was exactly my point. They have these great thumbnails and stuff where you can actually see these original pages. And to be honest with you, before CAF, you would have to go to a con to see those pages.
A con, or if it's on the web, if it's on Google Images, find the retailer that has it. So before Comic Art Fans, there was this thing called the Comic Art Cartel, and I think only 5. You can only put 5 pieces of art up at a time.
Oh wow!
So all right, so these are all Humberto Ramos pages. This first one is Champions. And it's Champions number 17, page 4. And these are all the same price. Then we have Strange Academy 6, page 4. And then we have Amazing Spider-Man 18, page 17. And what I love about all of these, let's see, gentlemen, there is no need for that kind of talk on this show. Brandon, these are all 3 different Humberto Ramos pages. So I brought these for you. And how much are these supposed to be?
MSRP $7.95.
So we're going to do this at $7.95 each, but Brandon is watching this show for the first time, and so I want to make him happy. But this offer, I'll give Brandon first shot at this, but if he doesn't jump in like within a minute, then it's open to everybody. Instead of $7.95, we're going to do $700 per page. So beautiful pages. Yes, Steve, CAF is great. So great issues, and with Strange Academy getting some heat, with the Doctor Strange movie, with Doctor Strange being in Spider-Man 3. Just look at how beautiful this page by Humberto is. And he's doing something different with the inks by doing a wash here. So, and then over here, I just love Taskmaster. It is just fantastic. It's what drove me to these pages. I just got really close to them. And then, of course, the Champions. And it has Miss Marvel, Miles Morales. And you know that the Champions are getting their own Disney Plus show. But what I will say, we bring information to you, pricing, what's happening outside the comics to give you context. Do not buy any art on speculation. Whatever you do, do not buy any art on speculation. Buy art only because you will love it. It is the best way to enjoy this hobby. This hobby is not about speculation, shouldn't be about speculation. Shouldn't be about heat or flipping if you can help it. Buy it because you love it, because you'll never be disappointed as long as you love it, right? So we do have one more best offer gets it. We have this Spider-Man One More Day, and again with Spider-Man and Doctor Strange hitting, we don't know how much of One More Day is going to be utilized. But what I do know is that if John can hold this, let's see, like that, I'm pretty sure.
I think.
No, there. Hold that. Hold this. 4 connecting covers. Spider-Man One More Day. I believe all first print variants. This is highest offer at $7.55. And what's the starting offer here?
$50.
And the starting offer is $50. So you're getting all 4 connecting covers, all first prints. Normally, one remark. Good. JD is making our life easier. One remark is $89.99. Now, these aren't full remarks unless you put it together. We recognize that. And I think maybe we've had these for like $196.20 for 1962.
I was going to say, I think we had these.
Yeah, somewhere around there. I wouldn't put them back in because we're going to pull them back out. I don't think. Yeah. So $50 opening offer. Again, these are not any of the charitable ones. It's only my personal collection that the money will be going to charity. But if you want these will be straight Dynamic Forces purchases. Nick's collection of Spider-Man covers. Dave. Okay, Dave, here's the deal. Okay, Dave, I'll make you a deal. If you are the highest offer at the end at $7.55, I will rip this further for you. But trademark Nick Rip. Well, he's got to win it. Be in it to win it,
That's
man.
how prices slashed.
That's not how prices are
That's not how
slashed.
prices are slashed. We'll have a talk off camera. Oh my God.
I will tell you, whoever buys this, both Rex and Amy will be thanking you profusely because I will not be able to talk about this ripping the page anymore. All right, so let's do the real quick because we got a few minutes before our break. So
$50.99 from Jordan.
wait, Jordan, we already have a $51 offer. As a matter of fact, Jordan, flag on the play. It's got to be at least 25-cent increments. So flag on the play. But he actually did more than it's got to be even dollar. Even dollars.
I was going to say, I think there should be a house rule. Like, I really don't want to go 51.50, 51.60. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's got to be $1.
It's got to be $1. So watch Jordan go. Well, it's $1.99.
It's $1.99.
All right, you got 51. I'm going to do $52.99 just to say 99. So we're at $51. Who's ahead at 51 so far, Amy?
Omega Comics.
Omega
That was
Comics.
for the Titans page.
All right.
Yeah,
That's just a really nice page.
And we have no offers yet on Ultimate X-Men. So again, you might get it at $1 and donate money to charity. And I believe we have no offers on Extreme X-Men yet. So, yeah. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. Then I'm also, $50.99 for the Spidey remarks. Jordan, you're right. Nick should shut up. I need to learn how. This is why I need a bigger screen. I'm like quickly reading from now on. Like
I thought it was for Spider-Man.
When
at least you're paying attention.
when we come back from the break, Amy and I will have amazing art to show.
Exactly. So yes, I'm sorry, Jordan. Yes, thank you for correcting me. I appreciate it. So let's see. The rip page is legend, just like the Bill Lash page from Dueling Dealers. They have taken on a life of their own. Ain't that the truth? And Jordan, thank you. Thank you for calling that out. So Spider-Man remarks, $50.99. Fantastic Four remarks, $75. 0 on Extreme X-Men so far. And 0 on Ultimate X-Men. Let's get a dollar bid from a few people. You know, let's get that up there. But but I think JD is going to take us to break in a moment. I want to show one page. This is one of my all-time favorite artists, Joe Quesada.
That's a nice page.
I just had to bring in a second Joe Casada page. I showed a Punisher Joe Casada page a while ago, and it had like Punisher pulling teeth, and I said, getting my original art is like pulling teeth.
Oh.
So here's X Factor. You know, writing and X Factor really are the two books that propelled Joe to get to Swords of Azrael, and
I mean, it's
he grew from there.
Everybody starts somewhere, and when you get this art from where they started, I mean, you know, there's not a ton of it out there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? There's not a ton of it out there. It's kind of cool to have a piece of
X-Men pages.
20 for both X-Men pages? Cool. Thank you, Jordan. That's awesome. So when we come back, we'll talk about this Casada page a little bit more, and we'll see you after the break.
There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit ComicShopLocator.com to find a store near you.
You are watching Minute to Skim It on The Experience, so hello. All right, we've got lots of books to review for you guys today. And Hannah just basically showed up just the number ones and showed them to me, and I was like, oh, we have.
Just for the indies.
Just for the indies, yeah. I was like, we have got a lot to do.
And we're back.
This is nice stuff. Hi, guys.
As promised, Amy and I have some really cool stuff to show you the second half of the show.
Yeah, we kicked Nick out because he said he wasn't having a bad day, so why should he even be here?
His bad day became a bad night, but we'll find something to do with Nick here at the office. He'll be okay.
This is going to be nicer anyway. So let's go to Detective Comics. This is
682.
nice.
It's really nice.
I love how right here it just says Balak.
It's it's really cool. I mean, you look at the page, and this
no
is
context
sort of
whatsoever.
Well, there is no context, but I don't always know sometimes in some of these Gotham City type pages, how much context do you need? If you've read Batman, you know Gotham City don't take the kids. Not the best thing. This is like every street corner after like 4 p.m. You've got this great sort of like the breakdowns of the fight. That's one of these things that's almost like people don't talk about it that much in original art. The way people lay out fights, like for years, John Byrne did these amazing fight layouts in Iron Fist. Almost nobody mentioned it. Now those Iron Fist pages are, if you go to CAF, those pages are frighteningly expensive because it's just these great sequences. And in this case, you see, there's always like the typical style, right? Like, let's be honest, Robin has a fight style, Batman has a fight style. This is just a great job. Robin's fight style is more kinetic. Right?
All right, guys. All right, you guys are goofing. Jesus.
I thought we had a good thing going.
You said you were giving me a 5-minute break. I thought they misled me.
Is that what I said?
They misled me. They said that we were doing a 5-minute commercial that I should go breathe. I come back, and they had me go order pizza too. I wasn't even in the mood for pizza tonight.
Well, once Amy jumped on, we now have
watch it, Red Jack.
We now have 300 viewers. So.
Right, the viewership just jumped up.
The viewership just jumped way up.
All right, I'm gonna have some fun. I'm coming back. I need the distraction. Thank you, though. You guys are very kind.
See you next time, whenever that may be.
All right, so let's see.
This is gonna be your last chance tonight, kid, because
if I screw this up, I'm done. So, how much is Detective? It's $7.99.
$7.95, I think.
All right, we're going to do this for $682 to match the issue that it is.
Detective
We're going to have a little bit of fun. I really got to learn how commerce works one of these days. So $682 for Detective 682. It is a really cool page. It's Graham Nolan. It is Scott Hanna inks. There's a little bit of
said all this if you didn't interrupt me.
I know you would have said this, but you didn't know that I would go to 682. She didn't know I would have made it less. Oh, in that case.
Oh no.
Now everybody can complain that Amy left. She was going to give you a better deal.
Yeah.
So $7.95 to $6.82. And this page could be inked by Terry Austin the more I look at it. I think this might be a Terry Austin page. I think Terry did the second half of the book, and this is page 21. So if it is Terry Austin, which I believe it is, that's a unique team. Graham Nolan, Terry Austin. Actually, you know what? I'm pretty sure it's Scott Hanna though. I think Scott did a little bit of a softer style here. I think he made it a little bit softer. This is definitely Scott Hanna because when you see it down here and here, you can tell that's more Hanna. So this is $7.95. But for tonight, we're going to do $682. And Jordan confirmed Scott Hanna inks. So, all right. So let's go from one Batman to another. I think you and Amy were on a good run here.
That page is awesome. That might be the coolest page we have up here tonight.
Now, this is Scott McDaniel, inked by Carl Story. And this is from the Ed Brubaker run of Batman. And this was the issue where Batman was fighting the Penguin. I was about to say Kingpin. The Penguin and his campaign. We had Pat Dyerson involved. The members of the Gotham City Police Department, like Detective Renee Montoya, were concerned that the Dark Knight's just following personal vendetta against the Penguin. It's just a good series. This is from 2000. So this is 21 years old. So what's the MSRP on this? Okay. $7.95. Okay. You would think I would know these things by now. I'm going to have fun. We're going to make it $585 for Batman 585. So tonight, this show, $585 for Batman 585. All right.
I still the aspect from that cover. There's something really cool about art from the perspective. And they do it really good with Spider-Man. They do it really good with Batman.
I mean, a 2/3 splash with the motion of Batman swinging around. I mean, that is just so cool. So, all right, next, Warriors 3, number 4. this is Neil Edwards, Scott Hanna, and it's just, you've got Volstagg of the Warriors 3. It's just while it is a page without as much, there's actually like a little spider that was jumping around.
Let it bite you. God.
Let it bite me?
Let it bite you.
I am holding Marvel art, so maybe I will. I think maybe Amy put it in here. That's like her revenge. She's like, all right,
That'd be great.
you took my seed. Here's a spider, Nick. How much we got this at?
I saw I can't prove anything.
I
I
can't
think it
prove
was
anything.
originally at 150.
So, tell you what, we're having fun tonight. Like I said, I had a crap day, but being here with you guys just really lifts my day. You guys are awesome. I love the original art community. It is so much fun. So, what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to do this for $100. This was a Bill Willingham miniseries, penciled by Neil Edwards, inked by Scott Hanna. We were going to do this at 150. We're going to do it for 100 tonight. All right, one hundo, as people like to say. Oh, we never talked about the Joe Quesada X Factor. It's because you guys don't like Joe Quesada. I must be the only one.
I found his performance in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back gripping,
Right?
but
A little lacking.
Has he had other work than that in the industry?
In the acting field?
A little bit.
Good thing he stuck to comics.
I know, right? As soon as he delivered those pizzas, they're like,
Well, I didn't get a slice. Now I know how you and Rex feel. All right, so Joe Quesada, this is a beautiful page. This is X Factor. This is early Casada. It's funny. So this was a Scott Lobdell story inked by Al Milgrom. So it's $900. Joe Quesada art is at a premium. I do not want to do any less on this because replacement value is impossible. This is the only X Factor Joe Quesada page that I have. I personally love it, as you can tell. You've got Havoc, you've got Guido, you've got some really cool interaction here, right?
It's a character. Where's his Disney Plus series?
Right? So now the funny thing is, Joe was really excited when Peter David was taking over X Factor. Do you know why?
Because he was a big Hulk fan?
Well, because he was a big Peter David fan. And what happened once Peter David took over X Factor? They went into like psychiatric. They were all on the psychiatrist chair. It was everything but action.
It was not. Well, especially too. I think Peter David had done like some Star Trek novels, Next Generation Universe novels, and all this stuff was like gas pedal to the metal action. These books were great. And then all of a sudden, X Factor sort of, we'll call it downshifted.
Yeah. So that was always interesting. So we're going to put this bad boy here. What I'm going to do real quick for anybody who showed up late is we have 5 best offer packages, 2 packages of books, 3 pieces of original art. The 3 pieces of original art are from my personal collection. If you win the best offer at $7.55, we're cutting it off. If you win the best offer at $7.55, the money for the art you'll be paying Save Whiskers Rescue directly. We will bill you the shipping and handling. $25 in the US, $41 in Canada. The other 2 packages that are best offer are actual Dynamic Forces books. So they are not mine, they are the company's. So those you'll be paying the company. So just wanted to touch on all of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the famous Nick ripped Titans page. All right. This was ripped by Nick because he was so excited to get it. And Rex and John and Amy are tired of me talking about it. So,
Amy, what's the bid on this?
Right now, 51.
Oh, thank God, someone's going to get it.
someone is going to get it.
Oh,
So this
God.
is at $51, and it is going to Save Whiskers Rescue. Save Whiskers Rescue is a 501c, so you will get a receipt for a tax deduction. Jordan, no. Jordan said, yes, $900 is a good price, which obviously I tend to agree. Casada is hard to get.
Well, yeah, I mean, how many people? And I'm certainly not like speaking on his behalf, but do you see him going back to the art table?
No.
Yeah. So
I mean, when he does, I mean, and
but I mean,
half the time, well, first of all, it's mostly covers.
Yeah.
He has not done anything but covers for a while. If he is doing anything that's interior, we don't know about it. When it happens, it happens.
It's a huge real estate thing. Buy because they're not making it
Right.
anymore, right?
And some of the art that he's been doing, because he feels it's better, he does some blue line art, and people like Kevin.
Now 70 for the flash page from Jordan.
Oh wow, thank you, Jordan. Really
Nice.
appreciate it. 70. So, but real quick to finish on Quesada, even some of the covers are blue line now, where Kevin Nolan or Danny Mickey are inking it for blue line. So, original Joe Casada art is harder and harder, and periodicals are almost impossible. So, real quick, we have $20 offer so far on Ultimate X-Men number 12, page 4, Mark Millar script, art by Tom Derenick, inks by Scott Hanna. And then we have a $20 offer so far in Extreme X-Men 26. This was Chris Claremont, Igor Corday, Scott Hanna. I think both of these are close to 20 years old. If not, I think the Extreme X-Men may be a little bit older. So $20 best offer
That's
so
what I was
far.
going to say. I think that's the 90s Extreme X-Men.
Yeah. Oh, it's Chris Claremont, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say that's like 96, 98,
Yep.
something like that.
Yep. So we also had these Humberto Ramos pages.
At least someone asked for those, right?
Yeah. I think he's in the chat. He had asked for 2 pages that were on my calf gallery, and I'm not putting those up for offer. I'm putting these 3 up for offer. Not for offer, for sale. So you have here, we have Champions number 17, page 4. We have Strange Academy 6, page 4. And we have Amazing Spider-Man 18, page 17. And like I said, I just really love Taskmaster here. These are all, we were MSRPing these at $795, but I decided to bring it down to $700 each. So all 3 Humberto Ramos. And the one thing I want to point out too, I said this before, you got to look at the wash inks that Humberto has on the Strange Academy. And he penciled and inked this himself. So this is the most pure Humberto Ramos you're ever going to get.
There's Doctor Strange everywhere now, right? We've got him in the upcoming Spider-Man movie. We've got him in his own upcoming movie.
Yep.
We've had him in 3 of the 9 episodes of What If.
Yep.
Which just concluded this past week. So
now we have 2 more best offer items, and as I mentioned, these are actually for sale. So if you buy these, they will be part of. Here, John, you hold. JD, can you bring the images up? Thank you. I'm wasting time.
I have to do the jigsaw puzzle
So
again.
this is 4 matching covers. This is right now best offer, and the best offer is at $50.99. So if you're interested in this, we're doing at least $1 increments, so you have to be at least $51.99. This is available.
If this was like Spider-Man 2099,
right?
You get like $50.99. You know what I mean? That would be cool.
That would have been cool. That actually would have been really cool. And then let's show the FFs real quick. By the way, we have only 9 minutes left on all the best offers. These 4 FFs right now have a best offer of $75 from Ronald. These are available for 7.5 more minutes. 8.5 more minutes. I can't even count.
I'll say this. Rex and I did this the other day, and people were kind of in the chat, and they were digging it, and then all of a sudden time was up.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking of putting an offer in or whatever, kind of keep an eye on the clock a little bit.
Yeah.
Because to be fair, at 7:55, that's the gun. We're done.
Exactly. And by the way, I want to say 19 people are watching. Thank you very much. I really appreciate your being here. All 4 of these covers are original art by Ken Hazer. What I love the most about this is the fact that he went black and white with Mr. Fantastic Sue Storm Thing, and then when he got to the Human Torch, he decided to use fiery red, which I thought was great. Pivoting real quick to say, again, thank you for everybody who's here, who hit like. If you wouldn't mind, if you have not yet, hit that thumbs up button. It helps our algorithm. It helps us get to more people.
Share the video.
Sharing is caring. Thumbs up, hearts if you're on Twitter or on Facebook.
And
but
the notification bell.
And hit the notification bell.
Please,
yeah, Facebook and YouTube have notification
bell. So this way, you're going to get a warning. Hey, the show's going on.
Exactly. We love what we do here. It's a passion, and we're just happy to be able to do this every week. You can be doing anything on your Friday night, and the fact that you give us your time and watch us is really appreciated. So I want to thank you all, and we just want to have fun bringing you some art. I'm going to go back to the Ron Friends page because we were just doing the FF again. This is from 1983.
Don't we know a Ron Friends fan?
You mean besides me?
Yeah, besides you. I'm almost... All right, now it'll come to me, but I thought we've had someone talk about, Ron Friends art in the chat before, and I can't remember who it was.
Yeah. Hey, Francesco, he is at $25 for the 2 X-Men pages, Extreme X-Men.
Nice, thank you.
And Ultimate X-Men. So this is, again, almost 40 years old. It's 38 years old. Next year, obviously, it'll be 39 years old. It's a great issue of the FF. It's by Ron Friends. I mean, Ron Friends, he did so many great issues of Spider-Man and so much great work over the years. His Thor run was a lot of fun. But, this is the guy who drew Spider-Man 252 with the black costume. He did a lot of the Hobgoblin and Rose Kingpin Wars. I mean, those were just great issues leading up to Todd McFarlane. And I think
I might be wrong, but Ron Friends did part or all of a crossover with New Warriors. And it was like New Warriors and one of the X-Men units, and they'd been to some weird future where the Juggernaut was a new warrior. And I remember Ron Friends did one of those, and each artist gave it a very distinct look of the future. As they kept you know how the X-Men are. They're always kind of jerking around with alternate realities. They're changing stuff. They're throwing levers and pushing buttons. Each artist, more or less, that's how you knew the universe changed. I'm trying to think of a good.
Real quick, 5-minute on the best offer. And Matthias, I apologize. Yes, the X Factor Casada is still available. It is $900. But
and Ron Friends just gave this distinct look to
everything he touched.
That's true. That's a really good point.
It was literally everything he touched.
I think because he didn't do a lot of New Warriors, when he did it, it really had impact in that crossover.
And Matthias has taken the Quesada. Great pick. Wow. Rex told me this one was going to go. I was like, no, I was like, Well, congratulations.
We talked about that.
Yeah.
We just talked about it a few minutes ago that it's not, it's not like the guy's doing 3 regular books a month anymore. I mean, he's,
Great call.
Yeah.
And I am really happy you're buying it. You'll love it. It is a beautiful page. On my artwork, just FYI, you'll have to fill out the submission form. And JD, if you wouldn't mind popping in a link for the submission form, or you can hit the QR code. What you'll end up doing is I'll respond to an email. You'll be paying me the $900, friends and family, for the art. And then on Monday, we'll bill you the shipping. So we're down to 4 minutes. And we should just really quick. Okay, so we're going to do a couple of repeats. We didn't get everything, but that's okay. We'll save some for next time. So this is a $700 Batman. How much was the Batman? $550, $585, $795?
Yes.
$795 Batman, $585. I brought it down to $585 to commemorate. Detective 682 was also $795. We're bringing it down to $682 to commemorate. We then have our Flaker lithograph. Here, put those back up there. We have our Flaker lithograph. Wilfredo, who used to be
44 on the X-Men pages.
Wow, 44 on each of the X-Men. Thank you, Stevie. A reminder to everybody, the 2 X-Men pages from my collection and the 2 X-Men pages and the ripped Flash, all the money is going to Save Whiskers Rescue, and you will get a tax-deductible receipt. So this real quick, and we only have 3 minutes left before we finish the best offer. This is a $200 lithograph, cardstock lithograph signed by John Romita Sr., John Romita Jr., Paul Mounts. This was drawn in homage to Amazing Spider-Man 100. It would be $200, but it's got a little ding here, and because it's a print, we dropped it by $50. We went through the Humberto Ramos. We went through the Ron Friends. We will be putting this word balloon back when we get to it.
Jordan says 55.
55 for Extreme X-Men. Wow.
Nice.
All right. So how much is the Ultimate X-Men? I think it's right there, right? All right. So 50. Right now we're at 55 for the Extreme X-Men. We're at 44 for the Ultimate X-Men. And we're at $51 for the Flash, or did it go up?
I think it's still. Oh, wait, it just went up.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, 75.
And 75 for the Flash. So this is great. And then the other, so right now we have literally a minute and a half on the best offers. And then we have real quick on the best offers. These are for sale. The Spider-Man, JD, pop them up real quick. We've got the Spider-Man connecting covers.
This is kind of unique for a Remark, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like a Remark interlocking.
I mean, how coincidental that it's after Venom movie breaks all records before Spider-Man 3 with Doctor Strange. What a coincidence.
We're like a sweet spot, right?
Right? So what's the best offer on that right now, Amy?
Spider-Man, $50.99 from Jordan.
All right, $50.99. And then on the FF, $75 from Ronald, my man. We're going to do
Ronald, you're going to love these.
1 minute countdown. So it is 1 minute, and then all offers are final. There will be no increasing. Don't let. I'll have a little bit of fun, a little bit of hucksterism. Don't let FOMO get you. Don't let FOMO get you. Only buy these. No, seriously, don't buy it because you're going to be afraid of missing out. Buy it only because you're going to love them. You're going to love them. It's going to be great for charity. You know, it is the best reason to do it. So. $75. How much was the Extreme X-Men? $55.
Yep.
You
$44.
got like 20 seconds left?
Yep.
TV says 59 on each X-Men page.
Whoa, 59 on each X-Men page.
Ooh.
Wow. So all of a sudden, the Rip Rep booth, the one that we thought would do the best, is doing the worst. So 55 on each X-Men. And 51 on the Flash Titans, and it is time.
It's done. I was going to say
We're done.
We're done.
All right, so
Thanks everybody for
$51 on the Titans, 55 each on the X-Men. Thank you for supporting the charity. It's really appreciated.
It's some really nice art for a really good cause.
Yep.
At a discounted price.
Yes.
That's like win-win-win.
It is.
No.
Spidey is at $50.99. FF is at $75. Thank you, Jordan. And thank you, Ronald. You guys are stars. Really appreciate it. And thank you, Matthias or Mateus. Again, forgive me. I think it's Matthias the more I think about it. For the Joe Quesada, you are going to love it. There is no doubt in my mind you are going to love it. We're here every Friday. Try the veal. No, I'm kidding. We are here every Friday. Please join us if you can. We will always have some fun.
Amy and I'll have original art next week.
Yes, really. I think Amy actually got really upset with me. So next week, maybe it will be the Amy and John show. We should have made it the Amy and John show today.
Oh.
It's like I said, man, worst day I've had in years.
Yeah, but it's still great though. Raise money for charity.
Yep.
People that we want to kind of get like collectibles or these things got it into their hands.
Yeah.
This
Family.
is sort of, we rallied. You rallied at the end. The beginning of the day not so great, but now.
Yeah. So.
You just got a question real quick.
I think Flash is me. Who do we send the donation? Do the submission form, and you'll send. So you'll send the PayPal to savewhiskers@AOL.com, which I'll put in writing, but it's savedwhiskers@AOL.com. And Pam will then send you a receipt when she gets the money and it clears and everything. And we will bill you the shipping on Monday. So that'll be separate, and that will be billed from Dynamic Forces. But yeah, man, it's 7:58. Jordan was at 70 on the Flash. I'm sorry. Yes, Jordan got the Flash. I screwed up. I'm so sorry. The Flash is Jordan's. Amy, be on top of me from now on. I just screwed up big time. What else is new? Maybe I shouldn't be here. Sorry about this. Jordan got the Flash at $70.
Next week on Amy's Art Hour.
Exactly. Amy's Art Hour. Huh? What'd you say? Oh, I was in at $75. I am you know what? I'm sorry, everybody. Bad day. I'm not paying attention. I'm really sorry. You're right. CJ, you got it at 75. I am going to apologize. I promise next week I'll be more in the game. I really, really apologize. I'm sorry, everybody. You guys are fantastic. Thank you for tuning in. And next week, my head will be back in the game, and I'm going to bring you more great art. And you know what? To make up for this screw up, I'm going to have a few more pieces next week for charity. So we'll do a little bit more charity because right now the charity that I need is a stiff drink. So JD, take us away.
Have a good weekend,
CJ,
everybody.
Jordan, I really apologize for all the screw up. I'll see you guys next week. John and Rex will be here on Monday and Wednesday from 6 to 8. Yep. Nick will definitely not. So have a great weekend, everybody. Thank you.